you turn that down? Yeah, that's perfect. All right, guys, man, third ID. I've got my producer in the house tonight, Michelle. She's going to be, for this episode, if I can ever get it to pop up, I should have a live video going on right now, but I can't find it on YouTube. At least not in my videos. Anyway, if you're here, you're here. I'm trying to get this all set up so that she can moderate for me, and she can read out the comments in the video feed. If I can't do that, then I don't know what I'll do, because it doesn't look like my video is showing up. Let me do a search for it. How about that? Let's go to live. Search for that. Hey, look at that. There I am live. Can't find it on my own channel, but I can find it if I search for it. That's ridiculous. Okay. Let's go to live. Oh, that's going to be weird. Okay. So mute that, and then she can read the comments in the comment section as they come through. And she can read them to me. That way we can have a full screen of 720, 780p resolution without having to read the comments on the side, and I can just broadcast and play. And tell me in the comments if you're here. We got one here already in the viewers, and tell me what you want to talk about in the comments. We'll go ahead and talk about it. Look, if you want to be a guest on the show, or you want to try to help co-host the channel, just go ahead and hit me up on the PlayStation Network. Hop into my party. If we are friends, it will say YouTube Livestream on the party name, and you just go ahead and hop in. I've got it public, so if anybody wants to hop in, they can hop in, talk to me, say hi, hop back out. It doesn't matter. Any buddy that wants to come and see the channel is welcome to come on to the party and talk to me, talk to Iceman Third ID. Tell me what you think about the game. Tell me what you've been doing in No Man's Sky. Tell me, how I could make my broadcast a little bit better if you wanted to. Say, hey, you stink at broadcasting. I'll be like, oh, okay. Anything we want to talk about. If you want to talk about what's going on in your personal life, we can do that. It's going to get a little awkward and a little weird, but we can still. But anyway, right now, what I'm doing is farming a little bit. This is my farm. This is how I get all my credits in the game. There's several different ways to get credits. You can get credits by being a pirate. You can get credits by doing a lot of things. But farming seems to be, to me, a little bit quicker way to get things done than any other way of making money. So this is my little farm. I got a Mordite farm, which I use to make lubricant. I have an explosives farm. I have a, what is this? This is a, let me see here. This is a insulating gel farm. I've got a glass farm, and acid and fabric if I have anything left over. So that's general. Oh, look at that. The terrarium's ready to be picked. These green mushrooms of goodness. I wonder what those look like fried. I bet they taste pretty good too. Except for the lighty parts. I wouldn't want that going through my stomach, would you? Look at that. Anyway. Let's go ahead and pick this. And then I'll show you guys something very interesting that's been on my base, and I didn't even know. In the last system that I was in, I've been kind of exploring around the hub and seeing what's all out there. Now that I'm at the hub, it's kind of nice to just stop, smell the roses, smell the planets, so to speak, and just kind of go around and explore and just enjoy myself instead of having, being under this time crunch to get somewhere. So look, at the last place I was at, I discovered a bunch of stuff, and Here's the outside of my base. I discovered a bunch of stuff, and then I get offline for like a day, and then come back, and somebody had rediscovered everything. Now, check this out. Somebody's been to my base. Sup, Saints dropping in here. Look at that. The deaf Mistwalker has been to my base and left a communication station. So thank you, deaf Mistwalker, for coming over and leaving that communication station. That is awesome. That is so cool. To think that there's 18 quintillion planets, and I've had another player come over to my base and look at it and leave some sort of communication. That's really neat. Oh, awesome base. Check that out. Here's another one from I'm Botus. He says I got an awesome base. He or she, I have no idea, says I've got an awesome base. So thank you very much, I'm Botus. I appreciate that. And I kind of wanted to show that off to say, hey, look, that's how close I am to the hub. Is that, you know, I didn't even thank you for the second person dropping in there. Leave me a comment in the comment section below, and hopefully it'll show up on my live stream over there on my phone. Let me see if I can't refresh it to see if that helps any. I don't know if anybody's left any comments or anything. Not apparently. Anyway, leave me a comment. If you want to come on the show, come on the show. Shoot me a friend request on Facebook. If you're here, say hi. I'll give you a shout out. But right now, all I'm doing is pretty much just farming. As you can see in my discoveries tab, here's the last system I was in. This one, somebody came and I hadn't uploaded any of this stuff. I discovered a bunch of stuff. Like if you go to, let's say, I thought I had renamed this planet, but I guess not. It's been discovered by Kowski42. And so all the stuff that I hadn't uploaded yet, he's already uploaded. And now I don't get the credit for it. But whatever. You know what I mean? So now it's the Aethermark Corp headquarters. So, lesson learned, if you're going to go around being a discoverer near a bunch of people, immediately upload whatever you have to upload. That way, nobody's stepping on anybody's uploads. But anyway, you know what? First come, first serve. You know, it's all fair game. It's all fair in love and war, right? Which is, this is really neither, and that doesn't even apply, but it sounded good. So here we're making some insulating gel. There's been some videos online discussing what was the insulating gel, the acid, the lubricant, the explosives. What's most probable? What's gonna give you the most bang for your buck? And to me, I like to diversify. You know, if I'm gonna base a farm on something, I want to go ahead and diversify all my products. That way, if they change the dynamics of how much, you know, one thing costs, or how much one thing, if they change something, I've always got something else to lean on, basically. You know, if the market falls out or whatever, I've always got something that sells good somewhere, and instead of putting all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. If that makes sense. That's my producer in the background coughing. Her name is Michelle, and she is going to be reading my comments. So we're gonna fill up this my hauler, the Pork Chop Express, and we're going to take it to the nearest space station, because I have not found a trade station in this system on this planet, which would be really handy if I could find something like that. But so far I haven't been able to find it, and it is what it is. You know, so now we've got to brave the wiles of space, brave the pirates, brave the dangers that may or may not be lurking out there. We've got to brave all that to bring these very important cargo items out to the free market and become rich traders in the galactic universe, the galactic environment, which is No Man's Sky. So let's do that. Here's the Pork Chop Express. This is my yellow hauler. I love it. It's great. It's huge. It's cumbersome. It's bulky. It looks like a hauler. It looks like a space semi-truck. and I really like it. All right. Let's go. That was the space station right there. All right. Here comes the space station. Let's go. And of course we have a space anomaly. That's one of the last things I need for the space anomaly is to discover 10 planets worth of all the animals on that planet. So if I discover if I get that 10th milestone, I get something really cool. I don't know what it is. I totally forgot. I suppose I could look it up on YouTube and somebody probably already knows, but I haven't. If I did know it at one time, I've forgotten. But I want it, whatever it is. So I'm going to get that to that 10th milestone and turn it into Polo, and he's going to give me something really cool. And the No Man's Sky Pro people are probably going to say, "Oh, you're so dumb for not knowing that." Well, whatever. I don't care. I play this for me. I don't play this for anybody else. Except for right now when I'm making YouTube videos. Then I'm playing it for other people, I suppose. I mean, technically. But I play it to enjoy it. You know. This is one of the only games that I play where you can sit there and I can dream about this game. You know, sometimes at night I really have had dreams about this game. It's crazy. All right, so we're going to sell items from our inventories. We've got Starship inventory. Of course, we want to get rid of all that. Except for our iron, we want to keep that. That's how we fuel things. All right, so we got 800,000 in insulating gel. We got 600,000 in glass, 600,000 in lubricant, 500,000 in explosives, and we got our iron left. Now, of course, in our suit here, we've got some other products. We got about 41,000 in glass, 62,000 in lubricant, and about 150,000 in explosives, and we got 1 acid. And now I think we've got some room to produce some more explosives, I believe. Yes. And then we're going to run out of the materials to make explosives, and we can make a polyfiber. So polyfibers are a connective fiber for electronics made from an advanced synthetic polymer and capable of serving as a conduit for power and data. So that's interesting, and that takes 100 fervitium, and that will clear out all of our stock for mining. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up in the comments. Thank you for coming. If you're here, tell me in the comments, and I'll go ahead and give you a shout out. Let me see. Sell my inventories. Go to the exosuit. Give me a thumbs up if you would. It'd really help to move me up in the search engine. If you're coming here from Facebook, thank you for looking at my Facebook. Make sure to get on my fan page on Facebook. Just search Iceman 3rd ID in groups, and you'll see my Facebook fan page. And I post a lot more stuff on my Facebook fan page than I do on other people's stuff, just because I don't want to spam other people's Facebook pages with all my own content, you know. So if you wanted to see just what Iceman 3rd ID's been doing, then go to my Facebook fan page. All right, what is this? What is that? Oh, that's a waypoint I set. I think that was some sort of a trade center, but we want to go back to our base because that's where we're making the money. I'm going to take a drink of celebratory coffee because we didn't get attacked by pirates. Arr, that's good coffee. But thank you guys for coming to the live stream. I understand it's what is it, Wednesday night? So it's in the middle of the week. It's on a weekday. Everybody's got school or work in the morning. I don't. I have tomorrow off, which is the only reason I'm doing this. Because if I didn't have tomorrow off, I'd be in bed already. Or playing it by myself, because I'd probably be too tired to do a live stream. Because when I get tired, my mouth doesn't work properly. It doesn't like to say anything. So here we're back at the base. I really like the base, but the base is already at its... Oh, I don't like that about the base. That's the only thing about the Pork Chop Express. It always dumps me off the platform because it's so huge. So I need to like build out this way somewhere. At any rate, the base has already hit the almost I've hit 100% complexity on this base several times, and I've had to start deconstructing parts of it because once you get to 100% complexity, of course, it won't let you build anymore. And the original design that I had in my head when I started building this base was not completely different from what it is now, but it was a lot more elaborate than what it is now. And so all the plans that I had to kind of scrap most of it and just keep the base essentials, which is what I have here, the more functional parts of the base, and leave the kind of decorative, aesthetic portions of the build out. Which, you know, I've heard a lot of people tell me that I got a really neat looking base, but it's not as neat as I wanted it to look. Let's put it that way. Aesthetically, it could have been a lot better. Who we got in the who's watching? Go ahead and give me a comment in the comment section. I'm really just trying to see if my comment section works because I'm not getting anything on my comment section. I'm watching on my phone to see if it's working. Can somebody test the comment section for me, just so I can see if it's working? Because I'm not getting anything. Here, let me put a comment on there. Hello. I'm gonna give myself a comment. There we go. Mine popped up, but nobody else's did. Wow. See, look, I got one comment. All right. Well, apparently this isn't going to be as big of a broadcast as I thought it was. I might not need a moderator. My producer might just be able to go to bed and play Farmville. But anyway, I'm sure by tomorrow, when everybody's watching this at work and sloughing off, they'll think, wow, I should have been there live. I bet it was really exciting. It's not, really. It's not. Oh, there goes my producer, see? She keeps me humble. My producer is there to keep me humble. So, yeah. Anyway, this is pretty much it. This is all I've really been doing is just farming and making some credits. How many credits do we have now? 11 million? Ooh, look, you know what? I had enough to make some lubricant, and I didn't do it. I should have done it. But yeah, so 11 million. You can buy a little bit with 11 mil. It's not the best amount of money. I mean, really, if you've got $1 million in No Man's Sky, you're kind of poor. You know, some of the biggest freighters cost upwards of 168 million. So, you know, 11 million. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not when you get to spending 68 million at a time. Or, yeah, she's got 20 million on Farmville, so there you go. And here's something I always wondered, and this ought to clear some things up for some people. I don't know if you've wondered this too, but I always did, whether or not this would tell you if somebody's been to your base. Well, we obviously know that 2 people at least have been to my base, right? And so they've probably, you know, if you want to get the cool decals like these over here, see these 2 decals? I've been to 2 other bases and seen them, and they give you decals when you check in to the base terminal. The habitable base interaction terminal thing. My base, of course, is Little China. And I always wondered if it logged them in to where the owner of the base could see it, and it does not. And I think that they need to change that to where if somebody logs in, you know, to check in with your base, if they're a visitor, it should tell you that somebody checked in and when they checked in and who it was, you know, and log them in as a visitor to your base if they do so. But that does not happen in the game. So they may add that in as another feature later. You know, who knows? Who knows? All right, we need to start deconstructing some of this to get the iron back because we need iron and we don't need this. This is all a room that can be deconstructed because I really don't need it. And then we'll put the excess iron in our ship so that we can recharge shields. We can recharge our pulse engines. And that way we don't get stuck out in space mining rocks because we're too stupid to put iron in our vessel. But of course, we're not going to get stuck out there mining rocks because we have put the iron in our vessel. Here's our fervidium. Now on the fervidium, you can always have more fervidium than you do the other stuff. What's the other stuff? The other stuff is copperite. So to make explosives, it takes fervidium and copperite. Now, in this room, there are 13 little planting spots, right? So instead of doing 6 and 6, okay, since you can always have more fervidium because you can make 2 products with fervidium, whereas you can only make 1 product with copperite, it makes sense to have 1 more fervidium than you do copperite. So I've got 6 copperite and 7 fervidium, just so if I have any leftover fervidium, I can always make the polyfiber. Now, you need fervidium and copperite to make the explosives, right? But once I have more fervidium than I have copperite, I can go ahead and use up the rest of that fervidium with the fibers. So anything that takes 2 of these elements, whatever you can make with 1 of the elements, you can plant more of that in an area. And of course, with Corey's egg, and the only thing you can make with it is glass. And I use a lot of glass in my bases, so I always have 1 room just full of where that produces glass. So I eventually, what I'd like to do is all these tunnels right here, just go ahead and fill them with glass. And I don't know how my producer right now is not amazed at the amount of words that I've used online right now, because if she knows me, and I never use this many words. So she should be, her mouth should be agape, going, where are all these words coming from? He is vomiting words out of his mouth hole. But that is what you do on YouTube because you want to be entertaining, right? So anyway, let's get to the production here. It looks like I can produce some glass. And then we can produce some explosives. And generally, this is how I make most of my money in No Man's Sky. I have not, you know what we could do? We could work on, I need some exocraft on this planet. I don't have any exocraft on this planet. Of course, then again, I have really no reason to have any exocraft on this planet unless I'm going to start making warp cells again. Whoops. If I start making warp cells again, then I can probably, then I probably need some exocraft, because the exocraft really help you mine, because you don't have to get out of the vehicle and mine. You've got extra slots to use to store your product, which you are mining, and it just is, it's very helpful to have those vehicles to help you mine, because you can carry probably twice as much as you could. You know, I've got my suit maxed out, but I still, you see how many slots I have right here to work with. Even if I clean everything out, I only have about 10 slots to really work with, because I've got all of this upgrading going on right here, you know. So those exosuits, or not exosuits, exo vehicles really help out if you're going to be mining any amount of material. Like for 100 warp cells, let's say, right? Every warp cell you need 100 plutonium. So if you're going to make 100 warp cells, 100 times 100 is 10,000. So you're going to need 10,000 plutonium just to make 100 warp cells. That's just the plutonium. Then you've got the iridium, you've got the zinc, you've got the what else? I know there's something else, thallium. And so you need all these materials, and you've got to find it, you've got to store it, and then you've got to make all these warp cells. And so you know, you use the freighter to store all the warp cells and all that stuff. But you need somewhere to store all of that stuff while you make the warp cells. So it's good to have those extra slots. It helps out immensely. And then the mobility, getting to what you need to mine is just as important as having somewhere to put it, right? So it gets you there quickly. You have somewhere to put it. It's just so much easier mining with a vehicle than just on foot. It takes forever on foot. Then on top of that, on foot, you're also fighting the elements. So the extra spaces that you would use for mining materials, now you've got to carry materials that help you fight the elements if you're not on a very friendly planet. So all in all, the exosuits, they're threefold useful, If you're on here and you are putting comments in the comments section and they're not popping up for me, let me know by sending me a message on Facebook or something. Just get a hold of me. Or, hey, how about this? Just put a message in the comments. But, yeah, I found the most successful way to do farming is by diversification. I can always... I can be more flexible if I diversify. Right now, we are currently getting about 2.5 to 3 million per load if I load this up all the way, which is really, really good. It's not as good as I would like it, but with base building, right, it's always a balancing act between functionality and, hey, that looks cool, So I tried to keep the functionality and the, hey, that looks cool, but I guess I wanted a little bit more functional this time than cool looking. And that's what I got. So I got all my my guys in here that work for me. I got Cadet Gux. I have Attendant Akol. He's my farmer. Cadet Gux obviously is my exocraft guy. I've got all the research trees, all the technology trees done for these guys. All the missions done for these guys. I've got Recruit Zun. He is a Viking I hired to take care of my armory. He's a feisty fella. I've got Engineering Entity Omo. He is an interesting dude. And Mining Overseer Ispan. Say that. Say that like Sulu. Ispan. Anyway, sorry. Let's go ahead. We need to recharge our suit here. Let's find some thallium and recharge our life support. It'd be nice if they had like a like plug-in on the wall somewhere you could build to just stand next to it and it recharge your life support instead of having to actually find the materials to recharge your life support all this stinking time. Oops. I mean, if I can have a wireless charger for my cell phone, why can't I have a wireless charger for my exosuit? I mean, that makes sense, right? Hello, games. So, yeah, it's just a Wednesday night live stream, farming away. And I said on Facebook that I would have some interesting content, and I might still have some interesting content. If you guys want to see that glacier planet that I was at, you go ahead and give me a comment in the comment section. If not, I don't know how many people we got here in the stream watching, but if we have enough people say, hey, yeah, I want to see the inside of the glacier planet, then we'll go over to the glacier planet and take a look at it. Other than that, it's going to be a lot of me running around this base, just farming. There's my freighter over there. The ghostly outline of my freighter looms in the distance, menacing my base as I gather resources to build my galactic empire. Anyway, I digress. Let me see. What else interesting can we do here? Ooh, looks like we have a storm. You know what? I really need some platinum. I wonder if I have any platinum in here. Because we could really use some shielding shards for the next time we go exploring. Shielding shards are very important in this game. If I ever go to explore a planet again, I think I'm going to use my Explorer class ship to do so, and I'm going to take a buttload. I think that's a technical term, buttload. It's a little bit under I don't know. Anyway, a bunch of shielding shards in my Explorer craft, and then whenever I need some more, instead of having to find stuff to make them, I can just go back to my ship and load up on shielding shards. I think that's a good idea. I just wish, you know what I wish? That I could grow, not necessarily plutonium, but if it grows in a plant, I wish I could plant it. You know, platinum grows in a plant, zinc grows in a plant, thallium grows in a plant, and none of those you can plant and harvest. You know, zinc kind of looks like this. Not zinc. Well, zinc does, except it's not blue. It's yellow, and it looks just like that. Platinum looks almost, you know, pretty close to that. I don't know why I can't just plant it and then harvest it and use it. I think that would be, maybe it's just too easy. Maybe that just, I guess, dissuades people from exploring. But I'm not too persuaded to explore anyway, based on necessity too much. I haven't had the necessity to explore for a long time. Whereas curiosity generally prompts me to explore, like, ooh, what's that? What's down there? What kind of animals can I see? You know, stuff like that. That really prompts me to explore. I think, you know what we might do? Let's make one more trip up to the space station, make a little bit more money. Then we'll go get into our Explorer craft, and we will pick up a system, probably nowhere even close, and we will warp there, and we will discover whatever there is on that system. How's that sound? We'll do that tonight, and try to find some cool, weird animals, take some cool screenshots, and, you know, have something to post on Facebook to show everybody and say, hey, here's what we found, you know. And that's really the strong suit of the community and the game that is No Man's Sky, is the shareability of this game, right? Because chances are, yes, a lot of the animal and plant models are the same, but technically, you know, you're never going to see the same thing twice. Like a lot of those trees, I've seen a lot of trees that look like that, but I know if I took pictures and compared the two, there would be differences just because of the procedural nature of the game, and they come from a completely different part of the seed, right? So the seed generated those just like they generated the other ones, but they're not the same. So I know that if I post those on Facebook, it's going to be unique to me unless somebody else has been here and seen that tree. That's a unique tree, you know. At least it's a unique planet worth of trees. And that's really the strong suit of No Man's Sky. You just want to share all this stuff, you know. Like this base. This base is, you know, it's my kind of, I made it, you know. It came from inside my own head. So if I share pictures of it, you know, it's one of the strong suits of Minecraft. Minecraft is never going to run out of cool builds just because of the amount of creativity that one can take the tools of Minecraft and put into the game. And I think that is kind of the strong suit of this game. Now, not so much, I can't really create my own universe per se, but I can show you the universe that I've experienced. And so everybody's experiences are going to be a little bit different. And so I want to see your experiences, you want to see my experiences, and we want to experience the universe in a different way together, though. You know, so we can enrich each other's experiences of the game. And I think that's really the...
You don't need me.
No, I don't. I guess I don't need my producer. She's saying she doesn't. I don't need her, so I guess I don't need her. However, I think after one of the Cobra subcasts, I probably would need her. But this isn't. I guess that this isn't one of those times. So, because apparently nobody showed up to this one, which it does that from time to time, especially on like a weekday. I get most of my crowds on my channel on the weekends. You know, just because nobody has to work the next day, and I'm generally a little bit more creative at night, so it's easy for me to come up with stuff to talk about and stuff to do at night than it is for me during the day, because during the day, I'm just not as creative. I've always been a night person, and it's easier for me to talk during the at night, and it's all my synapses are firing on all cylinders, all my neurons are going crazy. and I'm my most creative at night. But that being said, most people aren't looking to watch a live stream of No Man's Sky on a Wednesday night. At least I wouldn't think, anyway. I know I'm generally not. Usually right about now on a Wednesday night, if I have to work the next day, all I'm thinking about is brush my teeth, taking a shower, go to bed. Getting settled in for the evening. And then maybe I'll catch some No Man's Sky. I do like to watch other streamers play No Man's Sky, though, and see what they're doing. I was thinking, and you guys can give me a little feedback on this, I was thinking of actually starting up a permadeath, not live stream playthrough, but a permadeath show, and it was going, my thoughts on it is that it's not going to be scripted, but it's going to be role played, right? So it's not live stream, but I will be role playing as the captain of a vessel who has crash landed in the universe. And there's a couple of other YouTubers that do that, but I really want to get into the game and get into the lore and get into a character. And I think it would be really interesting if that character could die at any moment. You know, if that character could die at any moment, it might be an hour, it might be a week. You never know, because it's permadeath. Now, I will say this, is I played permadeath before, and I only lasted an hour. So it might be the shortest series on my channel. You never know. But then again, you know, who knows? I could go for a month. I could make it as far as I am right now in normal mode in permadeath. You never know. I probably won't, because I'm not that good of a player. But it is a challenge, but it's a lot slower moving than normal mode. You know, with normal mode, you can kind of have hopes of building some galactic empire, because your progress isn't as slowed by the difficulty level. Whereas I've found that in survival or permadeath, your progress is so slowed that it's going to be 200 or 300 videos, or 200 or 300 episodes to get to where I am right now, and after the Pathfinder update, I maybe have 7-8 videos, something like that, and I've already, I've bought 2 more ships, I've made 2 bases. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff, and not all of it was on YouTube. Some of it was off YouTube if I didn't feel like broadcasting that day or something like that. Then I went ahead and did some stuff on my own. Like a lot of times when I'm farming like this, just farming credits, I know it's not that interesting, so I don't generally, show you guys this side of Iceman, Third IDs, No Man's Sky playing, because I know that it's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch somebody produce glass for a half an hour. But I think if I did this, it would take a little bit more editing and a little bit more polishing to do. See, that's what makes No Man's Sky hard to make content for, because it's a lot easier to live stream it than it is to edit it, right? Because if I take an hour's worth of video, I might be able to get 15 minutes of usable content out of it. It's the same with Farming Simulator or any other game of a simulation genre. It all depends on the host, and it depends on the game, and a lot of times the host really makes up for what the game is lacking in, which is a lot of personality. So you've got this clean slate of a game, which is like No Man's or any other video game, and then you put your personality on top of it to make an interesting experience for your audience. Well, it's a lot easier to do that if you're a very talkative person like me, if you're live streaming, than it is to go back through and cut things out and make a narrative story out of it. It takes a lot more time, it takes a lot more polishing, it's a lot more effort, and I think that's why people don't do it a lot of times with No Man's Sky, because it's very editing unfriendly a lot of the times. And so that being said, that's why a lot of people don't do it that way. Cobra TV puts a lot of effort and a lot of love into what he produces as a channel as far as entertainment goes, and I really respect him for that. And because I know how hard it is, you know, I've got a lot of produced content on my channel, and I've kind of gotten away from it because it's so easy to live stream. You know, it's kind of like instant gratification for a content creator, because all I got to do is live stream it, put the content out there, and bam, it's out there. No editing, no anything. All I have to do is be good on the fly. If I'm good on the fly, I can be lazy on the back end. And I should really get away from that. You know, if I'm going to be good on the fly and be good on the back end, you could be great. You know, you could make your channel even better. And so I think with permadeath, you know, there's more on the line. You know, it's higher stakes. It's a little bit more exciting. And then adding in some sort of role playing into the activity that I participate in on the game, and having that little bit extra polish to the game, I think will add a lot of value to the entertainment that's being spewed out of my channel. So I think that's what I'll do. If you want to see something like that, then go ahead and give me a holler, give me a comment, and say, hey, yeah, I'd like to see that. And then I'll know that I'm correct. No, I'm just kidding. If you think I'm completely off base, then let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and upload that before somebody else does. All right. So, yep, we're going to take one more load of product to the base here. To the base. We're going to take one more load of product to the space station. After we get the what I name it? Oh yeah, the Pork Chop Express. After we get the Pork Chop Express completely filled with product, we'll take that up there. Then we'll switch out to our Explorer. Forgot what I named it. We'll figure it out when we get to the freighter. And then we'll warp somewhere interesting. I've got the warp drive all the way upgraded on that thing. It can warp over 2,000 light years. But it's a little funny looking. It's one of those asymmetrical ships that looks like it shouldn't really fly. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's see what our starship's looking like. We're almost full. I think a couple more harvests and we'll be ready to go to the space station. And go ahead and make us some money. Make us some money. All right, let's take a celebratory sip of coffee. I don't know how long we've been on the live stream so far. What are we looking at? 42 minutes and 30 seconds? That's not bad. That's good coffee. If you've been here the entire time, thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up to the live stream. If you're gone already, thank you for showing up to the live stream. Thank you to everybody for showing up to the live stream. I know I've got some really awesome fans out there. I've got some really awesome subscribers that come to almost every one of my live streams, and I really appreciate it. So we need some platinum. Some platinum. Don't wonder if we have any platinum in the storage area. Oh, we got a ton of platinum. We don't need any platinum. We got a ton of platinum. Let's go ahead and put that there. I don't think we need that much. We're just going to make some shielding shards here in a minute. I know we got some excess iron. Probably not here. We've got a little bit of zinc. We've got excess iron for our base that we are deconstructing. We'll make some shielding shards. We'll get in our Explorer craft. Put the the platinum. We got some platinum. We got some iron. Okay, so that'll take up one square. So we'll take the platinum and the iron over to our Explorer craft and make a bunch of shielding shards. That way, whenever we get on some hostile planet, we will have all the shielding shards that we need to go exploring and not worry about succumbing to the wilderness. Succumbing to the wiles of No Man's Sky's weather, terrain, or animals, or sentinels. There's just 100 things that can kill you in this game, and you get so comfortable, especially in normal mode, you get so comfortable like, oh, look at me. I haven't had a threat for an hour. And then all of a sudden you land on a planet, and it's total pandemonium. It's total chaos, and you're like, oh my goodness, I got caught with my pants down, and it gets very dangerous very quickly, and then all of a sudden you are humbled very quickly by the forces at play within the universe that do not care if you live or die. Actually, a lot of them care if you live or die. A lot of them want you to die. And I haven't found a single entity in this universe yet that would like me to live. As a matter of fact, even Nada and Polo is probably the only person in this whole game that actually wanted me to live. Nada, I don't think cares. I don't think the Atlas cares, really. Let's see here. Okay. You know what? I think we got enough. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to take what we have up to the space station and go ahead and sell it. Getting the old Pork Chop Express. This is Jack Burton talking to you from the Pork Chop Express. We're leaving Little China as we speak. And we're going to find the space station. Where's the space station at? There it is. There's the space station. Come down here. Try to get there without getting attacked by pirates. We'll call on our freighter, get in our explorer, and let's do some exploring. Some actual exploring instead of all this money-hungry, money-grubbing, monotonous work. Let's do some actual exploring. If you're here and you want to, you know, give me a shout out, put your name in the comments, man, and I'll say thank you on air. All right, here we go. Into the hatch, just like feeding a 2-year-old. Open wide. Down the hatch. All right, let's get out of the Pork Chop Express. Go in here and talk to these crazy folks in the I don't know, what would you call this? It's not really a bar, I don't think. There's a different room in every space station, right? This would be more like a lounge. I guess it's the lounge. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Solar Entity Saffon. We got Totakuva. And who we got here? We got Ridsco. Alright, okay. How's it going? We're just another traveler here in the lounge. Don't mind us. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sell some items. We're gonna go from our starship inventory here. We're not gonna sell our iron, we need that. We're gonna sell our lubricant, our glass, our explosives, our insulating gel, our acid. We're not gonna sell our platinum. And that brought us up to about 13 million. So that's 2 million all by itself. We're going to keep the rest of our stuff here. And then we're going to go call in our freighter, go get in our Explorer craft. Whatever I named that, I don't really remember. I named it something that has to do with exploration, but I don't really remember. Let's go find out. The Pork Chop Express, of course, is Jack Burton's ship off of Big Trouble in Little Ship. Jack Burton's truck in Big Trouble in Little China, which I thought it was just kind of funny. One of my rovers is named Matt Damon because of the movie The Martian, of course. All right, let's go ahead and call in our freighter. Can we call in our freighter right here? Why not? Why can we not call in our freighter? Are we too close to something? All right, well, let's get further away. Let's get out here. Uh-oh. Let's call it before the pirates get here. There's pirates on the way. There's pirates on the way. Please don't attack my freighter. I'm not in my fighter, but I soon will be. You can attack after getting my fighter. That's perfectly fine. Okay, local distress signal. I hope it's not coming from my freighter. That would be not good. Hostile ships approaching. Okay. There's a space battle somewhere. Where is this space battle currently going on? Does anybody see a space battle? Up here? Down there? Anywhere? I think it should probably come through. Now, see, because there's my base. It's on. It's coming through my. No, that's a communication station. And my base is coming through the walls. I don't know why the space battle wouldn't. But I don't hear anything going off, so I don't think it's. I don't think it's my freighter getting attacked. Okay, good. All right, there's my fighter right there. If I were to get into that, it's called the Star Chaser, just like the Dragon Force song Star Chaser. All right, so here is the Nerf herder. That's what it is. It's the Nerf herder. It's an asymmetric explorer type. You've got the engine over here, which looks just about as big as the cockpit, or bigger. And we have a maxed out pulse engine and hyperdrive. We don't have any warp cells, though. We do not have any warp cells. That's one important thing that I forgot. And I didn't get my plutonium. Not plutonium. I didn't get my platinum or my iron out of my other ship because I'm a dummy, because I almost got attacked by pirates and I totally forgot. So let's go back over here to the Pork Chop Express. I do a lot of this, guys. I apologize. I do a lot of running around back and forth between ships because I am a dummy. Alright. Restore point save. Oh, I hate it that you can't bring out your weapon inside these freighters anymore, because I used to use my jump, that melee jump, to get around. Alright, and back in the Nerf herder. Move the iron over to the Nerf herder, move the platinum over to the Nerf herder, and I need what it would take to make at least one warp cell. So, back to the space station it is for us. And I really like the way the Nerf herder looks inside. It's really neat. Because we're going to go buy what we need to make a warp cell. You know, I probably could have took part in the festivities over there, but I don't think I want to do that. Not in this ship. But I think if I would have saved that freighter, it probably would have gave me a warp cell instead of having to buy the stuff to make it. But whatever. I wonder if I have any warp cells made already in my freighter. Oh, that's going to make me mad. See? Oh, why did I do that? That's going to make me mad. Nope, all I have is suspension fluid. 3 suspension fluid, which I can make that with carbon. That's no big deal. That's no big deal at all. Suspension fluid's the easy part. All it takes is, I think, 50 carbon or 100 carbon to make suspension fluid. But I can just buy suspension fluid right here. Buy items. It'd be nice if they sold warp cells at the space stations. You know what? We're also going to need some zinc. I've got plenty of zinc, but I'm going to buy some more. We're going to need plutonium. We're going to need iridium. And we're going to need thallium-9 to make a warp cell. And we're also going to need some plutonium. Okay. So there's that. And you know what? It would be a smart idea to keep all of the production of warp cell products in my Explorer craft anyway. Right? Because if that's what I'm going to use to explore, that's the only place I really need my Explorer stuff. Alright. Let's make... We've already got the suspension fluid. Then it goes to here. We need some more plutonium. So what we need is a ship to come in here. And I don't think a ship is going to come in here if there's a battle going on. That is right. That is correct. So if we want to get out of here, we're going to have to go defeat those pirates anyway. So all this non-combative avoidance that I've been using, well, we're fitting to throw that out the window. Look at all those ships over there. They're all in a big old fight. Looks like about, what, 40 ships over there? And nobody will show up for me to buy anything from if they are still out there. So we're going to get in our fighter. We're going to take care of that stuff. Then we're going to get back into the ship and go buy what we need to make some warp cells. So we're going to get a nice show for the fans out there of combat, space combat. We're going to get into the Star Chaser, and we're going to handle some business. Do we got enough for shields? Yes, we do. Okay, here we go. Skadoosh. Time to go over here. Let's go get in the battle. Let's get rid of these jokers. We're looking for the enemies with the red tails. You see these guys with the red tails down there? It's hard to see because we're in a pink biome, you know, kind of a system biome. So it's hard to tell if it's red. They look white. And then you've got blue guys. Those are friendlies. Okay. So the aggressors, the pirates, are the ones with the red tails. That's who we want to shoot. We don't want to shoot friendlies because then we'll have everybody attacking us. Not that I couldn't do that, but I really don't feel like getting sentinels attacking me either. That's somebody I really don't want to fight as the sentinels. I mean, I can hold my own against pirates, but against sentinels? Ooh-wee. Alright, here we go. We're going to pick on these guys first. No, maybe not. Let's go pick on these guys. There we go. Oh. There he is. Alright, he's dead. Fire, and it smokes these jokers. No problem. Alright, we got some more red dots over here. And they look like they're behind the ship. Skadoosh. 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 There we go. Those two jokers are dead. Where's their belongings? All your belongings belong to me. And we got two more guys over here. Let's go ahead and recharge our shields while we're sitting here. Alright. And we'll recharge our... We got enough time. We can recharge whatever we want. Because these jokers can't do nothing to us, really. Okay. Apparently I'm shooting at the wrong guy. Target acquisition is a thing. Okay. And skadoosh. Alright, let's get this last guy over here. This last joker ought to be the last one. And that's six ships down. And I should be able to go in here. Attack ships defeated. Okay. I should be able to go in here into this base, or into this freighter, and he will give me... That's my ship. He should give me a reward, which will be more warp cell parts, probably, if not whole warp cells. Oh no, it's still red. Really? It's not going to let me in because it's red. That's a glitch in the game that they need to fix. If you rescue a freighter, sometimes the entrance stays red. Which means that nobody's probably going to show up at the star system anyway. Well, that stinks. So I might have to do this the hard way. Alrighty. Let's go in our freighter. Let's get into our explorer craft. See, and that's why you have multiple craft, right? Because neither one of my, my hauler or my explorer would not have made it through that encounter, through that very nasty encounter. We're going to need all those materials to make warp cells with. See, 6 ships to that explorer over there, I would have got knocked out of the sky. Or 6 ships to my hauler, that would have got knocked out of the sky. But doing it this way, we see plutonium, thamium, zinc, and leave the iron. I put the iron in there too. Okay, we might actually have enough to make. Yes, we do. Electron vapor. Alright. Alright. Okay, we got the electron vapor. Now, we need Heridium. And we have Heridium, thankfully, right here, where we're at. In our storage, in our freighter. We have 1,000 Heridium. So let's go get at least 500 of it. I think we only needed 300 of it, though. But we might as well have it in our Explorer craft if we're going to be producing warp cells inside of our Explorer craft. Just in case we need to make some more. Alright. All your Heridium belong to me. Okay, we got 606 Heridium in there. That's ours now. There's nothing else really besides the suspension fluid that I could put in here. But I think I'll just leave it in here. That's fine. I mean, I don't really plan on warping the 3 times that I'm going to be making anyway, so I just plan on warping 1 or 2 times maybe tonight. But we're going to be doing a lot of exploring. That's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so there's that. There's 1 warp cell. There's 2 warp cells. There's 3 warp cells. And we can now put these in our hyperdrive. And we are cooking with Pennzoil. Alright, we're cooking with gas now. Where's our ship? Oh yeah, it's right over here. We are definitely cooking with gas now. Alright, let's find somewhere interesting that's never been explored before. Get out here. Let's really test out this warp drive. Look at that. We are up to... what's our speed? 2899. Almost 2,900 units per second. That's awesome on this craft. It's probably one of my fastest ships. Let's go ahead and fuel that up. We'll fuel the landing gear up. The shields need to be fueled up. Alright. Let's go to the Galactic map. Okay. Go to free roam here. And zoom out, zoom in. Where do we want to go? What looks really interesting here? What looks interesting? Let's see. How about a green system? Green systems are always weird. Let's find something about 2,000 light years away, because I want to test that out. See how buggy that is. Let's do something about that far away, and then let's check the distance here. 1,300. Ooh, there's a blue system. It's 2,075. What about this guy here? 2,057. I need just over 2,000 is what I need. 1858. It's not quite what I was looking for. What about here? That's an orange system, but let's check it. 1956. That's almost perfect. 1989.8. It has been undiscovered. It's got 5 planets. It's a green system. I think we should go there. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Go there? Let's go. Engage. Let's go to strange new places and explore strange new worlds. Alright, let's take a celebratory cup of coffee break here. That's good coffee. That is good coffee. Alrighty. Here we go. Where are we going to come out? soon as we come out, let's bring our freighter in here. So we get our freighter support. The Kuvantundali system. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here? So we got a rocky, barren planet here, probably. Planet base has been detected. It's got Viridium, of course, since it's a green system. Got here, that looks like a water world. Will it say Ragagen? It will not. Ukbatarna. Sounds good. Here we get this. Looks like there's a planet behind this planet. Then you got this guy here. We've already scanned him. We've scanned him. What else is there? Oh, looks like there's a planet right here. We scanned that one yet? Nope. That one has a what? A habitable base on it. It's got Spodonium. And ooh, what is that? That looks spooky. Stavardeciber. Apparently, this is where all the Swedish people in the galaxy live. It's got Korizegen. Yep, it is Sweden. There's lots of snow. They could be Norwegian. I'm not sure. Let's go check that out. It might be a bunch of Vikings on this planet. It's got Korizegen, so you know it's cold, even though that looks like it's probably the closest planet to our sun. Watching now. See what the chat looks like. Just me on the chat. All right. What's gonna happen when we get here? What's gonna go down? What's gonna unfold? I'm pretty sure when we get here, it's gonna be cold. We're gonna have iridium and heridium. Might be a little radioactive. Will there be trees? Will there be animals? Will there be water? Will there be land? Find out in the next episode. No, I'm just kidding. I know this is that way nobody can get to this first before us. Oh, looks like we have a fair amount of water, a fair amount of land, a good mixture. I don't see any plant life though. Of course, we haven't looked very hard yet either. Let's go check it out. Oh, we got plant life. We've got trees. Let's find a little bit more land mass. Find just a little bit more land mass, because this looks like a huge, cold ocean planet. And from my experience, if you're going to find land creatures, you need to be on land. Now, water creatures, of course, you need to be in the water. Let's see if there's any points of interest around. There's supposed to be a habitable base here, which means that there's probably some other structures here as well. If not alien yeah, that word. If not alien inhabited structures, there might be some ruins of some type, possibly. My scanner is still returning. Let's slow down. Let's give things time to load in. And just kind of slow down. The green sky is a little weird, a little creepy. The especially with the you know, the snowy ground there. Could use our scanner again. Is there any question marks? That's not good. Usually, the more question marks you have, the better. At least if you want to have interesting things to look at. Let's go ahead and land over here. In this little clearing. Oh, looks like we almost have something interesting to look at right here. What is that? Looks like some iridium down there. Alright, let's land right here. Alrighty, here we are. What are we looking at here? Well, we got some thamium. We got frozen, passive, generous, and average. Sentinel's passive, generous, and average flora and fauna. We've got an extreme cold planet, though, which is... Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to make our shielding shards. Duh. Alright, let's do that right now. So we can charge up our shields. Alright, there's at least 4. We're going to take the rest of the platinum with us, the rest of the iron with us, the rest of the thallium with us, and we're going to leave the zinc, the iridium, and the plutonium here. And I think that that will serve us well when we get out here into the wild. Let's go ahead and charge up our cold stuff. Okay. Alright. Incoming storm. It's not already cold enough for you? Where's the animals at? I'm guessing they probably live in the caves or in the water, because it's negative 121 degrees Celsius, which is like negative, I don't know, 300 degrees. It's just about absolute zero. It's like what it is on the moon, like the dark side of the moon. That's good. So this is what, alright, breaking story. This is what the dark side of the moon looks like. Just kidding. Doesn't look like this at all. Probably. Never been there. Couldn't tell you. Alright, we can discover some of these trees, of course. Trees want to be discovered too. You know. Alright, we discovered that. See if there's any caves. Caves would be good. It would be nice to know that there are caves here. That way we could take shelter from the storm. Or at least some animals or something. You know. Look at that, that's a pretty flower. It's one of those flowers that a Buddhist monk sends you to gather, you know, to prove your worth to the Buddhist monk guys before they teach you some secret technique. Secret kung fu technique. Go, gather me this flower from the frozen mountaintops of Mount When you return, I shall teach you the secret of the monkey fist. Alright. There's got to be some sort of cave system around here, right? Uh-oh. I hear wildlife. What do we got here? And... Stop. Crazy Joker. There we go. They seem a tad bit skittish. No wonder I can't find any wildlife. They're all running away from me. Oh, he's not. Is he chasing me? I think he is. Yes, he is. Alright, easy, dude. Easy, Joker. Alright, let's take a picture of you. Ooh, you're ugly. You are cute and ugly all at the same time. Look, how many feet does one animal need? Look at this. How many feet does he have? He's 1, 2, 3 feet per leg. So, he's got 12 feet. He's a 12-footed, 2-horned, purple people eater. No, he's not. He's not purple. He's trying to be a people eater, though, and I don't like it. And let's take a screenshot of that. Definitely, most definitely. Where are those other animals at that ran away from me? Are they over here anywhere? Hey, little animals. Little animals that ran away from me. Oh, well. Hey, easy. You're next. You understand? I don't want to hear any lip. Oh, look at that. That's crazy looking. Is that the same thing? It's not the same. It's not even as fat. And you go up a little bit. I wish you weren't as short as you are. Let's see here. That's a good picture right there. That's pretty nice. I don't get all the horns in there, though. But I think everybody's seen horns like that. Just all this grass is in the way. Alright, let's do that. There we go. I like how it matches the terrain. That's pretty nice. Ho! There's a lot of not nice creatures over here. Where did all those not nice creatures come from? More platinum over there. Where are all these not nice creatures at that I just saw on my radar? I bet they're in the cave systems. I bet if I tried to take shelter in a cave right now, I'd probably get chewed to death by some sort of crab creature. How much you guys want to bet? Oh, hey, look, a cave. Alright, the storm's clearing. Let's go in here and check it out before we actually need to go in here and check it out. And we die by crab suicide. Alright. Looks like that's the only entrance. Let's go ahead and make it larger. There we go. Okay. Looks like we've got a glacier ceiling here with some plants on the inside. Looks like these are totally different plants from what are outside. You got some Coreyzagan in here. You got grass growing in here. That's weird. These glacier planets are so strange. There's another planet that is just like the other planet I found earlier, where you're actually inside of a glacier. That is so cool. I didn't even know this was in the game. I've been playing this for months, and I didn't know this was... I think this is actually a new biome that they added, which is like underground glacier biome. So I'm literally under the ice right now. That's up above us. It's 14 degrees, negative 14 degrees Celsius. And I do believe that there should be some animals down here. Last time I was in one of these underground glaciers, there were animals. So let's try to find some of those animals. And hopefully they will be nice animals instead of not nice animals. We could always use titanium. When you find titanium, you take titanium. I don't care who you are. Unless you just are so lucky that you just find some planet covered in titanium. I've very rarely found planets like that. And after this update, I'm not sure exactly how rare those are anymore. Alright, so if we look at our little scanner here, all those little white dots are where there's most likely to be animals. Right, it doesn't mean that there are necessarily animals once you get there, but that's where they're most likely to be. So it's always good to follow those dots if you're trying to look for animals, right? Doesn't look too promising over here. Here we've got some plant life, which usually means animals. Do we have anything? I'd say, how many species are actually on this planet? We can always check. Oh, there's a good fair amount of species on this planet. I mean, look, we've already found this stuff. We found one animal so far out of all the animals. So, I'm guessing that the harsh environment above, there's a new animal, I think. Nope, we've already seen that one. Let's take a picture of it. Since we're trying to document all the animals that we find in the game now, let's go ahead and take a picture of said creature. And then there's a creature that we haven't seen yet down here. Of course, he is very skittish. Let's see what we got down here. Alright. What is that thing? I don't know. Come on. You know you want your picture taken. You want your picture taken. Stop right there. Stop in the name of the law. Right now. Stop. Alright. Well, you're getting your picture taken whether you like it or not. What is that thing? Look at that. You got bug eyes on top of like a wiener dog. I don't know. That is creepy looking. Look at that thing. That's not the prettiest. That's not something you take home to mom right there. Nope. That is not something you take home to mama. All right, let's hide that. We're going to take a picture. Ugh. Okay. See, is there anything else out here? I hear animals. Uh-oh, there's a red dot over there somewhere. There it is. What is that? Oh, that looks cute. That looks like something you'd see in like Australia maybe? I don't know. It kind of runs like a dog and it looks like a deer thingy. It's a blue-nosed dog deer with two tails. A two-tailed blue-nosed rock green deer. I don't know. Alright, let's take a picture. That's pretty neat. I like that. That looks really pretty. Sort of. In a, I don't know, weird No Man's Sky type of way. Does that make sense? Uh-oh. We got another animal over here we haven't discovered yet. See that little red dot right there in the center? Uh-oh. Have we already discovered that? We discovered that. We discovered that. There's a red dot over here, though, that should need discovering. Where is he? Where is he? Is he inside the pillar? Where is this dude at? Oh, there he is. Oh, that must be the male version of the blue-nosed two-tailed deer. Let's go check it out. Yep, I think that is the male version of the blue-nosed two-tailed deer. Or it could be the female version, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Alright, get rid of that. He's got really big teeth. Look at that. He's got like an overbite, like a Bugs Bunny overbite. Dude, that's so crazy. His nose is like half his face. He looks like a capybara. It's a capybara deer. A capybara deer. I don't know. Alright. Okay. Easy, dude. I'm not going to do anything to you. Capybara. Easy, capybara. Alright. There's a bunch of red dots over here. I've already got all these guys. There's a bunch of red dots over here, though, and I have no idea what's over there. I think we might be able to go through here. I'm not certain. Let's check it out. No. Now they are, like, underneath of us. So I think we're going to have to go through this way. Of course, this is Crystalite. You can pretty much just kind of pass over that. Oh, man, how do I get over there? I bet they're outside. They're probably outside. I'm going to try to take a left right here. Yeah, they're outside, definitely. Because this leads outside. So. Oh. We've got some stuff I haven't seen yet. Over here. Where are these guys at? They've got to be outside too. I don't know. I really don't feel like going outside to check it out, but I guess I'm going to have to. Here we go. Negative 92 degrees Celsius. It's really cold. Now I can't see the dots. There they are. Oh my. Holy smokes, what is that thing, and is it nice? It is amenable. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. There are a bunch of gigantic creatures here. Wow. That is just too cool. What is that thing? We need to get a bunch of pictures of all this stuff. These are like giant creatures, like the giant version of the ones I saw on the other planet. That's so cool. Alright, I think that's all the red dots. Alright, let's go over here, go into photo mode, and take some pictures and hope we don't get stomped to death. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's check out this guy. Look at that. That's crazy looking. What does his eyes look like? Black as night. The soulless eyes of the giant beast stared at me through the dawn. It pierced me to my soul. Anyway, sorry. Sorry. Alright, so we gotta take a picture of that, obviously. That's a six-legged. I didn't even realize they had 6 legs. Does he have 6? Yeah, he's got 6 legs. 1 fat tail. He's got a fin, 2 weird horns. Let's get a picture of that. And 1 cute face. Alright, gotta get a picture of that. Let's go over here to the beaver behinded animals. We gotta get a picture of this beaked creature here. That is a super strange creature. Oh, that's a cool eyeball. Look at that. Did you see that? See that? You could see like his iris. That's pretty neat. Okay. That's weird. Quit looking at eyeballs, Iceman 30. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, got a picture of this guy. Giant warrior chicken. We got another giant warrior chicken over here. He's got cool eyeballs also. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Alrighty. So that's 1, 2, 3, I think, didn't we have a fourth species over here somewhere? I think it was a little teeny one. I think we've got that one already, do we not? I think we do. We've got that one and that one. Oh, look at that. We haven't gotten that one yet. It looks like he's the predator. He is. Look, he killed him a deer. He killed a deer. Oh, his tongue's hanging out? No, his tongue's not hanging out. That's a rock. That'd be cool if his tongue was hanging out, though. All right, we definitely got to get a picture of this predator. And then we're going to run away. Run away. Take a picture, run away. That's how you deal with predators. All right. There's that picture. Then we want to get it from the kills perspective. All right, how does it feel to be killed by that predator? Just like that. Actually, do we want to get it from the predator's perspective? Maybe that. Or do it from the kills perspective? Nah, let's get it from the predator's perspective. That's much cooler. All right. I wonder if we can change the color by putting the sun somewhere else. Let's put the sun on the horizon. What about over here? What about over here? Ooh, that's nice. That really shows off his colors. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's take a picture of that. Alright. And let's try not to get killed by that predator over there. He is indeterminate. Ah, okay. Alright there, dude. Easy. Don't make me kill you. See? I am at the top of the food chain here. I am intergalactic, dude. Looks like we have a comment today on Mutual of Tundra, Wild Kingdom. Indeed, sir. Indeed. By the way, hello to Flurb. So I'm at the top of the food chain, dude. You don't do that to somebody who's at the top. Do you have a spaceship? Do you have a gun? No. Then leave me alone, man. You dummy. I didn't want to kill you. I didn't want to do that. I'm not here to wipe out your species. I'm just here to take pictures, dude. I'm like a hippie. I'm like a hippie. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. It's a little baby one. It's a little baby. It's an infant one. Same one, though. Come here. I'm going to kill your baby if you don't get it away from me. I'm not playing. Alright, well. I'm a baby killer now. Officially No Man's Sky, I'm a baby killer. Alright, how many more species do we have here? We have quite a few more species. Let's go ahead and upload these. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. They're all cool. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and upload all this stuff. Just so somebody can't go behind me and take all my discoveries. Like what happened last time. Alright. 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 How long has the live stream gone? I have no idea. I have no idea how long the live stream is going. I do know that we're not done looking for creatures. What is that thing? Oh my goodness, what is that thing? Is that... no, we haven't gotten that one yet. I think that's the male version of the six-legged thingy. Alright, there we go. Let's get up here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ah! Okay, we gotta get a picture of that. Oh no. I wish I could have got a picture of that. Is that the male or the female version? I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it looks like it has no problem with those 6 legs climbing on top of whatever that red stuff is. Let's wait for it to come back up here. Let's try to get it to come back up here. Because that was awesome. Will it come back up here? Come on back up here, dude. I won't do anything to you, I promise. Come on, I just want to take your picture. I just want to take your picture. Come back up here. Come on. It'll be fun. Come back up here. Alright, fine. I'll just take your picture then. This thing is huge. Gigantic. Alright, hide that. Zoom in a little bit more. We want to get the whole creature in the picture. And cheese. Okay. Alright, perfect. School photos are done. Alright. What else do we have here? Do we have any more red dots lurking around? There's some more dots over there. Is that a red dot? Oh, that's a green dot. It's a green dot. Ah, I almost don't want to go through all this. I'm just about scared to go through all this stuff right here. Those are some really big animals. I wouldn't expect big animals like that to survive on the surface of a planet like this. I've already got that. So, I mean, look how big this stinking, or look how cold this stinking planet is, and you're telling me that all these planets, or all these creatures are surviving on this one planet? That's ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. I mean, it's literally like 300 below zero. This is almost I could run a quantum computer. Almost. I could almost run a quantum computer on this type of weather right here. They need to be superconducting cold. Like, these are probably superconducting animals. Like, all that animal's atoms are entangled right now. Its nervous system runs at the speed of light. What is chasing me? Oh my. Okay, what's up, beaver butt? I don't even know where my ship is anymore. I really don't care. Alright, here we go. I'm going down to the water. Why? Because I can. Uh-oh. We've got some aerial animals, which we have not discovered yet. And consider yourself discovered. Let's go up here and take a picture. Because why not? We are the... Ooh, those are pretty, actually. We are like the Darwins of the solar system, so to speak. We are an Easter island of the galaxy. That's pretty, although I don't like the background to that shot. That's a better background to the shot. I kind of like that a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's good. That's perfect. I like that. Cheese. Picture taken. Okay. Awesome. Let's go down there in the water and see if there's any life forms down there. Have I discovered you yet? Yes, I have. Get out of my way. Oh, we got one in the water. Check that out. He was playing around in the water. Huh. Look, they're in the water. They're actually in it. Oh, my goodness. He's about to get eaten by a bunch of piranhas. He's about to get eaten by a bunch of piranhas. Get out of there, dude. Get out of there. You're going to die. Let's check it out. Let's see what's down here. Let's hope it's... Huh? Okay, I got to get a picture of that. That's pretty awesome. Extreme water temperature detected. Is it like super hot? What is it? Oh, it's probably super cold. Because I'm on a really cold planet. Alright, let's see. We got to get pictures of the fish, of course. Because these are some really cool... These look just like the fish I saw on the other planet, too. That's kind of disappointing to see the same fish on one planet as you do the... Of course, I mean, if you go by the, you know, the planet seeding theory, then, you know, it would make sense that all the animals look relatively similar in a certain area because you know, they could have all been seeded from the same source, I suppose, right? Alright, well, we got those fish. Apparently those fish are not very harmful. They like to play. Look at that. Oh, they like to play. They're so cute. Like, yep. Alright. Something's fishy about this. I don't like it. Alright, so that's... Oh my goodness, my audio just went crazy. So that is... that species. I wonder what I should name this planet. That's 3 more species. How many more species do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on my journey here, my journey milestones, I need to discover 4 more planets worth of systems, and I will have that completed, and I can go take that to Polo. Have I already discovered that guy? Yes. What should I name this planet? I don't know. It's cold. It's kind of like an Arctic zoo, I suppose. An Arctic jungle. What would you call an Arctic jungle? The Amazon, Arctic, the tundra, the Amazonian tundra. The Amazonian tundra. Uh-oh. I'm sitting here blabbing, and I need to recharge stuff. Alright, let's make another one of these. Actually, let's get some iron. There's some iron. There's a cave system. It looked like it was going to be a cave system. Apparently not. We need some thallium also. Apparently I can't collect that thallium. Thallium doesn't want to be collected. Alright. Some more iron. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, still don't have enough. For another shielding shard. Aha! There we go. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Lots of iron. Alright, here we go. Now, build one of these. We can put that right here. And, you know, some more iron. And we will be good to go. Hey, if you're just stopping by, thanks for stopping by. Flurb says, planet seeding, getting pretty deep in here. Arizonia, Artizonia could be the planet name. I like that. Artizonia. Arctic Zonia. Artizonia? Artizonia works. Alright, let's do that one. Artizonia. I like it. See, that's why Flair's my co-host, even though he doesn't want to be on here anymore. He could be on here, on the show, talking with me, but instead, he's in the comments. Awesome co-host. Artizonia. Alright. Oh, no, I forgot to rename it. Dang it. Oh, well. Artizonia. Look at that thing. He was just sitting down. It's so weird looking. Ah! Sentinels! Have we discovered all this stuff already? Yes, yes, and yes. I can't believe that that thing even exists. It's pretty awesome. What else do we have here? I wonder, I bet there's some more. There's probably some more. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Well, where there's prey, there's predators. I bet there's some more fish, and there's probably another bird, and then the rest are probably exotic animals. What in the world are you doing, dude? Are you posing for me? Are you posing for me? Look at this animal. He's just posed for me. Like, take my picture. I want to be in the animal calendar this year. Okay. Well, here you go. You got it. Look at that. That's crazy looking. He's just standing there posing. Alright, well, I'm getting your picture. Such a cutie. Alright, let's change the lighting here. We're going to make sure it's perfect for you, buddy. Nope, 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 nope. Not quite. We're going to move it right over here. Is that good? No. Mm-mm. How about right there? Oh, yeah. That's perfect. Alright. Look at that. Okay. Let's see, what kind of comments we got here? The Thugizzle. Yeah. Okay. So let's find the rest of these species. Like I said, air, cave, water, land are all... Uh-oh. Have I already got that one? I don't remember getting that one. I do not remember getting that one. But apparently I did already. That is super weird. It looks like something off of Narnia or something. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? Weirdo. Alright. Have I gotten that stuff? Yes. Okay. Let's try going down here in this cave. Let's see what's down here. Uh-oh, water. That was not very smart. And more stuff I've already gotten. But that's pretty neat. There's a shoreline down here in a cave. That is pretty cool. I must say. Uh-oh. Do I have this? Yeah, I got these guys. I don't really feel like going down there because I don't know if I can get back out. We need to recharge our life support here. Oh, what are we running at here? An hour and 6 minutes, and it looks like my live stream stopped. I'm not sure. Let's check. Nope, my live stream's still going. Okay, good. All right. What are we at? An hour and something? An hour, almost exactly. All right, all right, all right. I just want to get the rest of these species on this planet. Oh, this is a pretty cool planet. I do like the planet. It's got, what, red pine trees. Plenty of stuff to look at. The weather kind of makes it not as pretty because you can't see as far. Like, although it probably does wonders for the frame rate because the draw distance isn't as far because of the fog effect. But with that fog effect also comes the game just not being as pretty. So there's that. And I have no idea where my ship is, really. Oh, it's completely the opposite direction. It is 3 minutes and 26 seconds away. It felt like a half an hour away instead of 3 minutes and 26 seconds. I'll tell you that right now. There's some platinum over here, but what I really need is my undiscovered animals. That's what I really need, wherever those may be. The storm's clearing, but that doesn't mean much, seeing as how it hasn't gotten any warmer. I mean, once you're so far below zero, I guess it doesn't really matter how cold it is. I can still warm up, and it's still way too cold. So, all right. It looks like, yeah, we've already got that species, and here we go. We've got some more water. Some more ocean area. It looks like we got a trench right here. That'll be pretty interesting. Do we have any signs of life out here? Yep, right out there. There's a sign of life right there. Let's see what's out there.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Oh. I think we've already got that. Yep. Is there anything else down here? Looks like there's some more that we have not discovered that way. Let's go get some air. We'll dive down again and find out what kind of sharky thing is waiting to eat us.
Extreme water temperature detected.
What is it? What is it that plans to eat us? Come on. Is it swimming away from us? Surely not. Surely it's not just swimming away from us. Alright. Let's go get some air here. It's in the water, that's for sure. And it's red, which means we haven't explored it yet.
Extreme water temperature detected.
This is almost making me nervous. I think it's swimming away from us, like it doesn't want to be found. Almost. Like it's lurking like a monster in the deep, like Leviathan. Leviathan of the deep. It lurks. Watch it. It's gonna be like the cutest animal ever. We'll just name it Leviathan. Leviathan, destroyer of worlds, lurks in the deep, and it's like this like little swimming teddy bear. That's a cool scene.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Oh. Oh, that's crazy looking. Alright, some jellyfish type creatures. Take a picture of that. Whoa. Okay. We'll put the sun back down there where it goes. And take a picture of that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Awesome. Hide that. Cheese. Uh-oh. I think I see what we're looking for over here. And that doesn't look very nice. Or happy. I see an outline of something very dangerous. That's our lurker, Leviathan. And I can't get close enough to see him. Dang it. That's what we're here to see, though. That is definitely what we're here to see. Alright. There he is. There is Leviathan. Let's get some air before he comes over here and eats us. That does not look very nice. Alright, now hopefully we find him before he eats us. There he is. Let's see if he's nice or not. He doesn't look nice. He's stalking. Of course. Of course he is. Alright. Of course he's stalking. He was swimming away from us. He wants us to turn around so he can eat us. Ooh, look at that thing. That doesn't look nice at all. Oh my. Ooh. Well, he does not look nice. He looks very mean. Like he is not having a good day. And I'm not going to have a good day if I stay in here with him. Alright. Got that. Take his picture. Let's move the sun so that we might be able to see him a little bit better. Oh, goodness. Yeesh. That's horrific. Does he have any teeth? No. He's just going to gum us to death, apparently. He's going to stab us, cut us with his razors on his back, and then gum us to death. Like, eat us, like, up and down, which seems very, like, non-efficient. Anyway. Take that picture a little bit more, like, over here. Or over here. Or right there. Yeah. How about right there? Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Nice. That's freaky looking. Look, he's got feathers on his fins. Or maybe they're just fins. I mean, those aren't feathers. Those are just fins, but still. Okay. There's a shadow right there. Where's my shadow? Oh, I don't have one. Because the player thing does not exist in this game. And let's get out of here before he eats somebody. I feel like I'm a meal right now. And where is the closest land? Way over here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Easy, lady. Just make sure that he's not following us. He might be following us. Okay. Please don't be following us. Alright. I gotta get the land. I've got to get the land.
Extreme water temperature.
Yeah. Extreme water temperature detected. I know. Alright, here we go. Land. Let's see if we... How far away are we? 6 minutes, 27 seconds. Let's see if we can just get back to our ship. That'd be probably a good thing. Because we're starting to run out of these. Uh-oh. We need some iron. Carbon. Yeah. Iron. We need iron. Or we're going to freeze to death out here. Iron. Nope. Deuterium. That's iron. No, that's iron. It's only 10 iron, though. That's not good. 10 iron's not good. 20 would be better. 150 would be best. It takes 150 to make the shielding plate that I need, the largest shielding plate. Because that's the most efficient, because they all use 20 platinum. So no matter what size that you make, 20 platinum, 20 platinum, 20 platinum. So you actually use less platinum per sheet. If you use the big ones, you use a lot less platinum, so you won't have to be searching for platinum all the time. All right, come on. Let's go. I got 6 minutes to get back to the ship. I don't want to die out here of exposure. That's just a stupid way to die in normal mode. I mean, that's how I died in permadeath mode, but that's besides the point. Alright, here we go. Back. Don't get eaten either. Back to the ship. Don't get eaten. Back to the ship. Don't get eaten. Alright. Ooh. Didn't need that. Need some iron. Need some iron. And we're just going to have to use the iron that we got. Which ain't much. And if that doesn't work, we'll have to use this titanium that we gathered earlier. I think that we'll just have to use the titanium because I ain't seen any iron quick enough to suit our purposes or our needs. What are we in right now? We're in some sort of mineral deposit. Okay. Those are some pretty neat ships. I might have to go check those out in the space station sooner or later. See what that is. Hopefully that's iron, not deuterium. Nope, it's deuterium. Or detritum. Detritum. Is that like something like Detroit? Detroitum. I don't wanna. Alright. Here you go. Back to the ship. Maybe we'll run into something interesting. But then we'll go to a different planet and see what they got there. I can always come back here and finish up exploring these planets. But let's try to keep it fresh. Nice and fresh for all the people watching. You know. We did some pretty interesting stuff on this planet, but I can finish doing the rest on this planet by myself while I'm not trying to entertain people. When you're trying to entertain people, you want to try to keep it entertaining. Well, now that we've been to a cold planet, we need to go to the hot planet. Let's go to that planet with some spidonium on it. But I'm starting to get a kind of a sore throat, so I might have to cut this short whenever we land on this hot planet to see what's on it. And I'm really tired. So I might just have to stop it. But we got a lot done. We got some farming done. We made some warp cells, right? So we made some money. We made some warp cells. We made like what, $3 or $4 million, 3 or 4 million credits. We made some warp cells. We I showed you my new vehicle over here, my Explorer craft. We have expanded out to another system. Tested my warp drive for the first time. Went to an undiscovered system, discovered a snowy planet, found a really cool looking fish, and now we're going to go discover another planet, and I think that will probably be it for the evening. Aaron Snow says, hey Iceman, hey SMG, hey, how's it going? You guys kind of late to the party, but thank you for coming anyway. Appreciate it. I really needed a co-host tonight, but because my voice is just going out. There's some Viridium on here. There's some Spodonium. Let's go to the habitable base where that Spodonium's at. Let's see what kind of weird stuff is on this planet right here. And my throat's getting a little bit sore, and I want to be able to live stream again tomorrow, and I don't want my voice to go out, so we're gonna survey the situation, survey the area, survey the planet, and see. I'm already yawning. And now that I need my producer to read the comments, not here to read the comments. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Aaron. I got people here and watching and actually commenting on the video. Uh-oh. That's bad juju. That is really bad juju. This is not built for fighting whatsoever. Ha! Eat that, space pirates. All right. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Cool. Now, where were we going? Right here? To the habitable base? Tomorrow will be Guardian of the Galaxy, and I would love... That's what Aaron Snow says. And you're still watching. Thank you for coming. I'm about to end the live stream. We're gonna see what this planet has to offer here. It's a very pink planet. It looks like a very hot planet. It doesn't look poisonous. It doesn't look radioactive. It just looks hot and very hot pink. Hey, it's hot pink. All right. Once you get down here, it's red and hot pink. Look at that. That is insanity how pink that is. That's so pink I want to barf. That is ridiculously pink. Look at that. It's so pink it turns purple. Oh, great. Okay. So it's extremely hot, apparently. And I didn't read the rest of it. What did the rest of it say? It said howling gales, low sentinels, frequent flora, and barren fauna. So that's not good. Let's see what's in here. I had no intention on stopping here, but whatever. Now here's something I always thought was an interesting point to point out. Right? Uh-oh. Looks like my live stream has stopped. Hold on. Huh. Yep. Looks like my live stream has stopped. Anyway, analyze data log. Something has been... Alright. Okay, I still got 4 on air. That's so weird. So weird. I still got 4 people watching, but I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it looks like I'm having some technical difficulties with my live stream. So if you're watching this later on, just know I love you guys. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you to Sunshine for making this video possible. And thank you to everybody who came out to watch and comment and hang out with me while I play a little No Man's Sky. And hopefully you guys come to my live stream tomorrow, and I will hopefully have a special guest on tomorrow. And we're going to have a little bit more interesting gameplay. He couldn't make it tonight, and hopefully he'll make it tomorrow. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next one.